Hello and welcome to another live stream. I'm Glenn Bixley, and tonight we're playing Kingdoms and Castles. Now this is a new one to the channel. It was a request at the end of last year. So I have no idea what to expect other than what I have read from the Steam page. Now this is a medieval city builder in which you get invaded by armies and dragons, I believe. So you've got to build your city and economy as well as keep your people happy without being kind of barbecued, I guess. So we're going to step on in and take a look at this one. It looks very interesting. I like the art style and the price was very good, and with it being a recommendation with so many positive reviews, I thought we can't help but give this one a go. So we have creative mode and standard mode. I guess we're going with standard by the looks of this. Choose from 3 difficulties and a random map. Grow your kingdom from a tiny hamlet to a sprawling city and castle. Or sandbox. Customize the difficulty while playing. Spawn villages, resources at will. Yep, no, we'll be definitely going with the standard mode. Okay, Paxlon, no threats. A powerful land with no enemy. Invaders, long, lovely summers, short and mild winters. Okay, well that sounds a bit dull. Interesting way to explore the game though, of course. Sumerian, I guess this is easy. A good region for a new ruler. Long, lovely summers, short and mild winters, less raiders and dragons. Okay, so that sounds like us. Let's have a look at this. Winter hard. Oh, I guess these are a different language. I'm not sure. A harsh land, but a wise ruler can succeed. More raiders and dragons possible to lose if happiness goes too low for too long. Okay, so this is probably what we want to play. What we'll do is we'll have a look at this one today and we'll just see how the game goes, and then we'll probably come back and play this one after we've had a bit of a look at it, I think. So hello and welcome to everybody in chat, and good to see you. So this is our land. Looks perfectly right to me. We've got some rock, we've got some water, we've got some flat land. What more could you ask for, right? So we're using W, A, S and D to move around. The right click and drag is also a move, okay. Move your cursor to the edge is also a different way to move. There we go, nice easy instructions. Q and E to rotate our screen. Okay, oh look, fish, I only just noticed those. Middle mouse button, middle click and drag, which is that one. And of course we do have the zoom in and out, which I discovered on my own. We can also use F or V. So V is in and F is out. Okay, that's a bit of a slow way of doing it. And the mouse wheel's a lot quicker. Reset view is backspace. Okay, well that didn't reset our view. Let's go like that. No. Backspace is not working. Okay, nobody cares. Okay. Terrain generation seed we don't want to change. Well, we don't need to. Map size, we'll stick with medium for now. And terrain type, we'll go with random. So let's go. Now, I have no idea what to expect, as I say. I don't know. Oh, name your kingdom. I don't know if we can pause it or anything as we go. What are we going to call this? I don't really like that. Polyton? That just looks annoying. MeTube. We'll call it MeTube. There you go. That way we're not breaching any copyrights. Build a keep to begin your kingdom. Okay, so I think we want to be somewhere near this water anyway. Is that our keep? Castle. Unlock those. So I guess they mean castle. Because a keep is only a part of a castle. But now we're probably getting too technical. No, here we go. We break it into the castle and then we find what we want. So we have our keep, our wooden castle block, wooden gates, castle blocks. So how big is a castle block, I wonder? Let's come out here a little bit with our keep. Right in the middle, maybe. Now, let's rotate. No, how do we rotate the building? Double-click the mouse button or press R to rotate the building. Okay, so there's a entrance there. Okay, so we'll have our entrance open towards the water. Okay, there's our keep. MeTube has grown to become a quiet hamlet. Oh, already. It's doing well, isn't it? Whoops. Don't zoom too far, Glenn. Calm down. Okay, we have our first person. No further instructions by the looks of it. MeTube. 5 people by the looks of this. 4 are idle. Job priorities. Happiness is 93. Health is 50, which is fair. Tax rate is 0. Okay, so we just keep on building, do we? Houses up to 5 people. Expands your building area and allows peasants to travel faster. So that's our road, and there's our stone road. Okay. Can we actually afford to put in some roads to start with? Because I do like to lay out roads so I can balance in my mind. Now, how do we spin a road then? That doesn't work with R, so I'm hoping... Yes, that did work. Okay. Right. And we'll put in a couple of roads to start with. By having a couple of roads, I can then build around it. Houses, insufficient resources. So we're going to need some wood by the looks of it, which is what we just used. And the game is probably going to tell us to not do that. Industry. So I probably started really badly by using up my wood by the looks of this. Can we demolish? Too late. This game I'm really predicted at the game. I know you like it anyway and you're really good at it. You need to cut the trees. Yep, we need to work out where the forester is. Oh, here we go. Chop. Okay. Well, that's why we've got trees close by. Oh, here's a winter already. Oh, I can already see trees regrowing. Okay, people, off you go. Go and cut down our trees. So this one's a cancel. Rebuild. Rebuild what? Rebuild the forest or... and demolish. Now, down here. Maritime. Industry. So we're going to very soon want foresters, I presume. Small stockpile. Well, we're definitely going to want a small stockpile. We're going to need stone for that. Makes charcoal. Okay, iron mine. Okay, so we can get a quarry. There was stone here before. Where's the stone? There's stone in these trees. Stone there. I actually thought I was closer to stone. Ah, here it is. Too far away from our road. Okay, so we have to build the road down there first, do we? Ah. Well, that's a bit of an annoyance, because we need wood for that. So we need... Oops, cancel, Glenn. Industry. And we're going to need stone for that. So we are going to need to build our road. Must be adjacent to usable stone. Oh, that's not a road, Glenn. Where did our roads go? Not in Castle, Glen. Road. Can we drag? No, we can't. Never mind. So we're going to have to build all the way up to the stone. That's a long way to build. I actually think I'll come up a little bit, because I don't want to get too close to that water. That's a long way to build just to get near the stone. Alrighty. We came out here so we can get stone. Industry. Quarry. Must be adjacent to usable stone. Right there. No? Is this not usable stone? I am not sure. I'm going to kill these people off in their first winter. Take a few more trees from there. We want to take some trees from out here. Rebuild is to rebuild your town. Okay. The white stone. I didn't see any white stone. Everything's white at the moment. It's winter. What have we got down here? They look like wolves, are they? Ooh. Okay, so we've got brown stone and we've got grey stone. Okay, I see. And then we've got grey stone out here. So white stone. There's white stone. Okay, I gotcha. Right. Quarry. Too far away from the road. Yep. So we have to have a road out here now. I built a road to the wrong place. That's a good start there, Glenn. That's alright. We needed the road network anyway, didn't we? I'm sure we needed the road network anyway. And we'll take out those trees. There we go. Brownstone is your iron. Yep, it looked like copper to me, so yes. We'll settle for iron. Can we click on it? Unstable stone. Okay. Stone quarry. Okay. So this is stone for the quarry, is it? No? Oh, it's a wolf den. Oh, these are wolf dens. They're not stone at all. Ah. Very fertile. That's the ground, Glenn. Iron. Iron available to mine. Okay. So we're going to want a road going out that way soon. I see. And so this stone here was useless. I built a road to useless stone. Well, we've got a road to useless stone. There we go. Industry. Quarry. Can we build that now? Looks like it. No, too far away from the road still. Come on, guys, cut down these trees. Let's cancel any felling over there. You can cancel all that felling. There you go. Just cut down those trees. We've got to get you guys some houses before they all fall over and die. Okay. Do we want to build right on the corner? I don't think so. I think we'll come out a square and we'll build here. 3 houses. I didn't even look to see what it costs. Glenn's just building them. What do they cost? 5 wood. Okay. Well, we definitely need it because these guys are going to get cold in the winter without them. And seeing as we've already wasted way more wood than that on building unnecessary stuff. Right, this will be our first city block. There we go. There's enough housing for everybody. I don't want to hear any complaints. We still haven't got our wood, but that's okay. We'll get to that shortly, I'm sure. Housing's important. Food. Food's important. I like food. So we have produces food, depleting the soil. Okay. Boom. Few paddocks. Whoops. Okay, so what's this one? Stores wheat. Farmers bring... Okay. Stores a lot of wheat. Okay, so that's a bigger one. Improves productivity from farms. So we want you on the corner. We can't build you yet, can we? Nope, we don't have the resources. Then a baker and an orchardist. Can we grow an orchard yet? 15 wood. We could put orchards on this side, maybe. I want to possibly put industrial, like wheat or something on here. Right, what do we got? No, you didn't. You don't. You have road next to white. Is it good enough? Let's have another go. Quarry. Insufficient wood now. We've run out of wood. I spent it all. Has this one actually been started? No, it hasn't. I'm going to cancel these ones. Waiting for wood. Yeah, we're cancelling those two. Alright, well, the storm's over. Good. So, in theory, a keep is the place you want to protect. That's the most important part of your castle. So we're going to put our food and our housing next to our keep. We'll have our production probably down here. And then we'll have our wall out this side, is my theory. But then it won't necessarily be here. It might be on the other side of the water. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how that goes. Okay, now they're getting all this wood in. Quarry. We still need 15 more wood. Oh, at least they've all got houses now. I shouldn't be complaining. Food next. Now, what about water? Do they need any source of water supply? Aqueduct. Ah, okay. So what about before the aqueduct? Is there any well or anything like that? Not that I can see. There's a reservoir. Okay, let's have a look at castle. Barracks, archer school. Okay. So the likes of the barracks and things probably go on this side. Castle stairs. Oh yeah, all sorts of them. Okay. Place a treasure room to unlock. Oh, okay. Food. Yep. So we looked at the food. And then industry. Okay, so our stockpiles, charcoal maker, iron mine, blacksmith, mason, and rock removal. Insufficient resources for rock removal. Okay. What does that require? Lots of timber. Looks like gold? Can't be gold, surely. Not sure. We'll work that out as we go along. Okay, so hopefully that will be enough fields. Whoops. Okay, I do like the animations. They're kind of cute. I mean, the developer hasn't spent too much time wasted on trying to make them look realistic. He's put his effort into making the game work, which is what I hope. I have no problem at all with the cute animations. They're actually quite detailed compared to some of the animations I grew up with. Okay, so that's our last farm going in now. Where are you going? I don't know where you're going. Okay, so, quarry. We still need our 15 wood. Can we get our 15 wood soon, please, guys? Cut all of these trees down. The whole bunch. We can cut down that one, I think. And we're going to cut down these ones. And then we will build down this way. I guess the stone will disappear as we mine it out. If it doesn't and it stays there, then we'll work around it. That's my plan. Apparently I've got a plan. House equals people. Yep, I gathered that. Equals slavery. Okay. It's not slavery. No. They get fed. Equals more production. Equals more improvements. Equals better gameplay. What more signs and more dragons attacking? Oh, yeah, more sieges and dragons attacking. People stolen. Oh, they steal your people. Do they not just kill them? And bad defenses. Okay. Well, at the moment we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 houses. So does that give us 8 people, or what's the story? No, we've got 11 people. 40 beds. Okay, job priority. Builders, farmers, stockpile workers, and timber workers. Okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with that order, actually. I quite like that order. That order looks fine to me. So at the moment, we're going to concentrate on the food. Next, we concentrate on carrying resources. And then we'll worry about everything else after that. How much wood do we have? Do we have any wood yet? Here we go, 8. Okay. What is this one? Is that our stone? I take it. There's our white stone. There must be our iron, I guess. What happens if we click magnifying glass? Here we go. That's iron. Blacksmiths create tools. Okay, so that one's tools then, is it? Right. And this is our... yep, our stone from our quarry. That's our wood. What's this one? Charcoal. Okay. This one. Blacksmith to produce... amulet... no, not amulets. Amendments? Or whatever that is. Amendments. Farms, orchards, and bakeries produce food. Okay. So currently we have 20 wheat, I guess it is. Collection rate of 0. Okay, so we're not making any money. Yep, because we're not taxing anybody. That sounds fair enough. Okay. Food. Okay, so we can't do the mill until we've got that. Okay, so we do need our quarry. Must be adjacent to usable stone. So right here, that's good. And that's not. Bam! Just like that. And in goes our road. I'll take it all the way up. There you go. Now we got our stone coming. The Vikings get ogres armor. So there's ogres as well. Ah, okay. Right, yeah, I saw the dragon. Okay, so are we getting our stone now by the looks of it? Okay, so it's showing the stone block there highlighted, which I guess is telling us that that is now working. Okay. This one was unusable stone. Yes, so we don't care about that one. Okay, so we now have stone coming in, we have housing, we have food, we need a stockpile. Where was our stockpile? Stockpile. So we need 3 stone for that one. For this one, we need 15 gold. Ah, okay. So we're going to be definitely starting with this one at 3. And we'll have to put our stockpile down here in the middle somewhere, so that it can be accessible to... So I think what will be is probably like... we want a stockpile, a windmill, and maybe a bakery, I think. And then maybe a garden or something on this corner, I don't know, later on. But I think that's where we're going to be going. We'll put our stockpile here, our windmill here, And a bakery here next to the housing. Year 5 dragons attack. Year 10 Vikings attack. Ah. Better not give away too much information. I might be ready for it. Instead of getting wiped out like I'm supposed to. How's the stone doing? Okay, so we do have somebody working here. Oh, here we go. I can see that. Whoops. I can see the animation. Big stone block coming out. Ah, and then he must cut it into small blocks, because that guy's just come and got the small blocks. Yep, there it goes. Whoops. Okay, so he's now cut that into 2 small blocks. So 1 big block becomes 2 small blocks. By the looks of it. Bunk. There we go. Okay, yep. 1 big block becomes 2 small blocks. And now we can put this in. I like the fact that everything is a good square. It means I can line up and put things where I want. I don't have to sit there and go, oh, is that about the right spot? And maybe put something in here in the meantime to try and get the balance right. Nope. Everything is the same size, so it makes it nice and easy to drop it in. I like that. Okay, so that's going to give us a stockpile here. But I actually want another one up here so that this doesn't have to be taken quite so far. I think we're going to put one right there. It's outside the city walls, which is probably not a good thing, but the distance here will be nice and short. Because we want to try and keep all of our primary industry inside the city walls. That's my plan. Another plan. We've got lots of plans. Now, what's with this? Keep advisors. Oh, okay. Agriculture, city, and military. Okay, so agriculture. What have you got to say? Sire, our food stores are running low. Perhaps more farms could help. Well, I just stuck in 8 farms. Okay, city. Sire, the peasants are mostly fine, but we can do better. Try examining a house to see how to improve the peasants' conditions. Ah, okay. Good day, sire. So the military is, we don't have a military. Okay. Now, can we get... Oh, we need to start taxing first. So we are going to have to start taxing. How do we tax the people? Now, let's see if we can figure this out, Glenn. We saw the gold down here before. Tax rate. To levy taxes on this island, you must first build a treasure room. Not a treasury, but a treasure room. Okay. And that is not in the castle. Oh, hang on. I hadn't clicked on castle. Treasure room. Okay, so we need 50. Woo! Yep, 50 stone in order to do that. Okay, congratulations, MeTube is now a small village. Starting to get the hang out of governing things? Is that a question? Are you questioning my authority? Now we need a forester because we're going to lose all these trees. I can see it happening. I can see it now. Maybe out the back out here. Because that would be close to the timber. Too far away from our roads. Yep, no, that's okay. So, I mean, I can build a road to it. Maybe, actually, no. No, because I want a road behind the castle. So we can get access around behind the castle. So maybe here. Let's spin the map around so we can actually line up and get the shape of this thing right. Because I see it's got a shape. So let's get its shape right. And let's put it there maybe. Okay. Can't put it there because you haven't built the road yet, Glenn. So let's build the road. Oh, hang on. No, stop. Forester. Where do I want it? Just make sure. So I want my road here, in that case. How many blocks is that? That would be 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks up. 4 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Industry, forester. Right there. Didn't actually look to see if it needed rotating. Hang on, let's cancel it. Demolish. Didn't actually see if it needed rotating. We've got to make it look pretty. Not pretty silly. Let's rotate our map back around again. Now what's with... Oh, okay. It's just snow. Okay, rotate. Which way looks best? Round that way. Now probably, now that I've done that, that's probably a bad idea, because now that I've thought about it, we've got all this unusable stone. To use chop tool. Ah, chop. So we can get rid of it. It's not completely useless, Glenn. You didn't completely do it wrong. Only partially. There we go. So we now have a road going around that way. Wonder if we should 1, 2, 3, 4 and then road. So if we want to balance it, no, because that costs wood, Glenn. Don't go wasting wood. Okay, the trees need to be in the reach of the forester. Well, we've got the forester here, and we've got the trees in reach. I think I got it right. I think I got it right. I hope I did. Well. 3 holes in the ground. I knew there had to be a well somewhere. It would only make sense. So we want the well on the corner. Boom, look at that. We've got a well. Aha. Yeah, it only made sense that there would be a well, because otherwise we had to go too far to get to another water supply. City square. Oh, we've got a city square. Oh, Glenn, you've got to take into account the city square. City square will have to go over here then. We'll have the well here, city square over here. Yeah, that's us. Okay, so we're already starting to plan out our city. We're getting there. Okay, we still need that tax, that's right. Okay. Treasure room. That's right, 50 stone. Oh, it's a lot of stone. How are we getting on over here? Looks like we've got about 6. That's going to take a long time to gather stone, obviously. How's our forester doing? Hello, Mr. Forester Man. How are you? Oh, good. Here we go. He's out planting. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Now, did you place that axe or did I place that axe? Oh, you've placed that axe. Excellent. So that looks like it's working perfectly. Right. So in that case, forester. Because... what? Forester needs at least 4 tiles away from other foresters. Ah, I thought they'd better work together. Right. Well, then it can wait in that case. Because I don't think timber is what we're short on, is it? No. Stone. 25 stone. Okay, so with our 20... oh, we needed 50 stone. That's right. Okay, so what about... our windmill needed that. It's a granary. So we want to... in the middle of town, we're going to want... oh, we've got a small granary. Excellent. Actually, how big was the city centre? Oh, I hope it's not too big. I'm just wondering where we should build the granary. No, I'm going to put the granary here, I think. Okay, now don't be surprised if you hear a loud clap. I've got a fly who's decided to buzz around my hands and annoy me. It's always the mouse hand. So if you hear a loud clap, it's because I'm trying to get rid of the little bit of blighter. Charcoal. Okay. So we're probably going to want charcoal soon. And then that would go towards making iron, I presume. So the charcoal maker would probably go up here. I'm guessing, going from the look of it, we could probably put it like that. But, do I need a charcoal maker now? 21 wood. We don't have a lot of wood. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to start making charcoal early or not. I think I will wait for now. Okay. What do we need to build? Oh, there's all sorts of things in this one. Oh, we can even put in moats. What is a barracks going to cost us? Well, that's not too bad. Oh, that's a lot of gold for the archery school. Okay. Okay. So, we can do town square. Look at that, right there. With the arrow pointing down towards us. Bam! There we go. Town square. Now we know exactly where it's going to be. We can build around it. Charcoal keeps your people warm in winter. Ah, that's a good point. Charcoal will keep our people warm in winter. Yes. Okay. Okay, we'll put in the charcoal. And now that is close to the storage, close to the wood. And it's not too far to run to get it into the city. Or at least that's the plan. Hang on. Actually, no. Let's stop before you start. Bam. Because I have another idea. Charcoal maker. Now, what was your forestry land? Your forestry land ends here. So if I put the charcoal maker here... Oi! His house is on fire! Fire risk is high. I get that feeling. Are they bringing water from the city? Holy goodness! Are you getting water from the well, guys? Alright, then put it out. Cool. Okay. Stop mucking around, Glenn. Put in your charcoal maker here. That's perfectly alright. Okay. City centre is nearly done. There we go. Doesn't it look cool? It's got the lion head banner and all. Lion head are the people who made the game, in case you're wondering. So there we go. Now what do you got to tell us? Sire, let's make life better for our peasants. Try building nice large houses or other things the peasants might enjoy. Okay. I thought that's what I was doing, but... Tavern. Oh, we could definitely use a tavern. Only 25 wood. Ha ha ha! I think I know what I'm building. 22 wood. We're nearly there. Well, lower fire risks. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to build another well shortly. But I think we want to build another we want to build a tavern. Oh, a fire brigade! We can build one of them later. Awesome. Woohoo! The 25 wood comes in, goes out. Here we go. Here we go. Which way does the tavern sit? That looks like a path going into it, is it? No, that's the entrance. That looks more like a backyard. Okay. Boom. There we go. Put a tavern in, right next to the city centre. Across the road from the houses. That should keep them happy. Or at least a little bit happier. Well. Let's see if we can get... Oh, look at that. It shows the blue. So we know exactly where we need to build them now. See now, if I put that there... Let's rotate it. Bam. Put that one there. Well, we can't afford it. We need 5 more wood. There we go. Okay, so that one is here. And basically gets to there. So that one would want to be there. Clear trees first. Okay. So we want you guys to cut this tree here down. And we're going to put a well directly across the road from there. So if they have another forest fire or the forester catches fire, we'll be able to put it out. Plop! I heard that. There we go. Rotate it and pop that in. There we go. And because they are also evenly placed, we also now know where we're going to want our last one. That will be in line here, and then that will go right there. Okay, excellent. Which means our final road will go right there. We want to chop down these trees. Once we chop those down, we'll put that road through there. Keep blacksmiths away from houses. Yeah, I would imagine they don't like the smell and the noise and everything else. The blacksmith will be near houses, but it won't be right in the middle of town. I think that's what you mean. But I will have it near houses because, of course, we want people to be able to work and not have to walk too far. So the blacksmith's house will be close by it, within reason. That's the sort of thing I do anyway. Okay, so we have our water evenly spaced. We have our wood coming in. We have our stone coming in. We should have some food coming in. We are heading towards our 50 stone is what we need to go for. What is this? Oh, that's our farms, our food. Okay, so we need to now look at other food sources. Baker, of course, we can't do that until we've got wheat, I presume. Takes wheat and charcoal and turns it into bread. Yep. Orchard, that's what we want. We want some orchards. Over here. Click middle mouse button to rotate. Soil must be either naturally fertile or receive irrigation. Ah, okay. So that won't go there. Clear the land first. Ah, okay. If we put that out there, could that give us orchards in behind our houses? A house will still sit in front. Yes. Yes. Okay. So we're going to put in a couple of orchards out the back out here. If they need a road, we can put a road out the back, but I'd like to have this down here for houses. Now, what have you got to tell us this time? Sire, let's make life... Yeah, but you told us that already, mate. Go away unless you got news for me. Something interesting to tell me, buddy. So this 59 food, what do we actually have? Could we break it down for us, please? It's all wheat. So are people just chewing on wheat at the moment, are they? That's what it looks like. They must be just chewing on wheat. Well, we'll grow you some fruit. Will that make you feel better? We need 2 more logs. There we go. Bam. Put in the second one. So we'll have a couple of orchards around here. We're going to have more houses here. Then we'll have houses along this way. And then maybe shops and things around this area, perhaps. I'm presuming there'll be a retail section. Of course, there's got to be a retail section. Yeah, no, I'm liking this one so far. And it has got that nice casual attitude thing that I was looking for tonight. Every now and again, and especially on these evening streams, because it is evening for me here in New Zealand, I like to have a casual, relaxed game. Nothing too stressful. And at least with this one, it's starting us out nice and easy. And we haven't been attacked by any dragons straight off the bat. But we're up to year 13. I'm sure you said we were going to be attacked by year 13. So I'm probably already in big trouble. Either that or you just build way quicker than me and you've normally got all this stuff done by now. That wouldn't surprise me either. Oops, that's not an orchard. Glen. Orchard. Oh, we haven't got 15 timber yet anyway. I want plenty of food. We've got plenty of water. We're going to have plenty of food. Hopefully they've got plenty of charcoal to keep their houses warm. Well, no, they haven't, apparently. We have 0. 15 charcoal from charcoal makers, minus 15 used by homes. Oh, so we're going to need another charcoal maker. Ah, right. 1 is apparently not enough. Okay. Well, it can wait. We're going to put in another orchard first. Because I want another orchard. Yes, Glens are growing up in the orchards. Most of my relatives were into orchards. They were orchardists, I suppose I was trying to say. So, we're definitely going to have some orchards on my land. Now we'll look at another charcoal maker. That was here. So that was 15 timber. So we'll go for that next. And that should hopefully give us enough charcoal. Problem is, that means we're going to need more wood. So maybe we need to consider more wood. I think we'll build a road out this way, and this will be our forestry. That sounds like a plan. Glen's got another plan. Oh no. Not another plan, Glen. Bam. There we go. I have tried to download the game for 3 years now. What do you mean you've tried to download it for 3 years with a sad face? That doesn't make sense. You know a lot about the game, you played it before, and now you're telling me you can't download it. But yet I just downloaded it a couple of days ago. Is it not running on your computer, or what's going on? I'm not sure why you're saying you tried to download it for 3 years and you got a sad face. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, as far as I know that you've definitely played the game, and I've just downloaded it, no problems. So it's definitely there on the Steam store. It won't let you. So maybe you need to do a registry clean or something on your computer. Or possibly even reinstall Windows. But I would probably suggest you get CCleaner, which is what I use, and that will clean out all the unnecessary files out of your computer. When you go into CCleaner and you've installed it and you've got that running, if you go into the section for registry, go in there and run a registry clean. It will scan it. You tell it to analyze, and it will come back with a whole lot of files that make no sense to you probably, and ask you if you wish to save the registry somewhere, make a backup. If you want, you can make a backup. I've never needed one, but you can always replace the registry if you need to. Never needed it myself. And then you can basically wipe all the unnecessary stuff out of registry. That could be the thing that's preventing it, possibly. Otherwise, if you're still having problems, I would say go in and look for the game files themselves in System 32 and delete them out of there. because they would be listed as Lionhead or something like that, I would presume. I can have a look and possibly help you with that later. But my guess is you've still got old files stuck in your computer and it's having problems replacing them or something. Ah, you've been watching Baron play. Oh, yeah. That's Baron Von Games, I presume. Playing it for 4 years. I've never seen him play it yet. He hasn't played it for a while, I presume. How are we getting on here? 20 wood, 30 stone. Yeah, we still haven't got enough. Come on, guys. We want this road done. Ha 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 ha! You click on it, and it opens the lid. I like it. That's cute. Small granary. Not fully staffed. 0 of 2 workers. Oh, okay. What happens if I click on a house? Knock, knock, knock. Okay. Happiness. 79 in home. 1 of 3. I guess that's charcoal. Health. 54 in home. So that's from food. So that's obviously their wheat. That must be their fruit, because they've got fruit coming in now by the looks of it. Okay. Ah, and these are the residents that live here. Okay. 76. And they've got fruit coming in now. Okay. And they've got a bit more charcoal. Okay. So what happens if we go to a farm? Nothing. Nothing exciting. It's got a low fire risk. And that is Sam Johnson working the farm. Good on you, Sam. You keep up the good work, and all your mates too. Now, do these need people to work them? No, they don't. But you get 5 happiness within their radius. Ah, didn't know that. Now, what about this one then? Happiness. 3 within its radius. Oh, look, there's its radius out here. Ah, okay. Right, so our entire city gets 3 happiness from that. Festivals cost 50 gold. Woohoo! Okay. Now the orchards. Oh, you click on them, you can hear the birds. Okay, looks like we're growing, by the looks of it, probably red chief, or maybe a royal gala, maybe. It's hard to tell. They're a bit square for a royal gala, so they could be a red chief. Red chief's a fairly square apple. Okay, so in there we have Robert, Firmer. Now we have 3 people working in each farm, do we? Oh, no. So we have Robert here working in this farm. And he works... Oh, no, no, that's completely different people. I'm just clicking on the same farm twice. Okay, so we do. We have 3 people working in each farm. Okay. They're actually orchards, Glenn, not farms. But anyway, we'll get over it. Everything's looking good. It's all growing nicely. We have 30 stone, 45 wood. I think we're doing okay. Apples. Plain apples. Not plain apples. They don't fly. And you're talking to a person who grew up in the orchards. And my grandfather grew an apple tree with 118 different varieties of apples on the one tree. So don't tell me they're just apples. Hello, Ollie, and welcome. How are you, mate? No, they're red chiefs. Yeah, I reckon they look like red chiefs, eh? They do look like red chiefs. You're quite right. Because they're square. And did you know there is an apple called the Bixley Beauty? It's named after my grandmother. There you go. You learn something new every day. Oh dear. Okay, so what are we doing, Glenn? Apart from talking about your family's orcharding history. We were trying to get... What was it? Oh yeah, that's right. In the castles, we want the treasure room. We need the 50 stone, that's right. So we're going to build another orchard out here. Not an orchard, Glenn. You got orchard stuck on your mind now, mate. We want another forester. Right, so he can't be here at all. He has to go all the way out to there. And it's actually going to tell us. But yet, oh, so there's going to be a gap in between. Interesting. Interesting. Well, if it's going to be a gap in between, let's be difficult. No, we won't. No, we won't be difficult. I was going to say, we'll put the forester on the other side. But if we do that, then it means our well will be on the wrong side to balance up our system. And then Glenn's going to get annoyed and frustrated with everything being out of balance. So we're not going to do that. We're going to do it like this. Oh, but then the water well should be up here, Glenn. The water well should be up here. Like that. The water well should be there. Yeah. So we could have done that with the forester. But never mind. We're going to put a water well in there for now. You learnt today that Pringles light on fire in a strange way. Yeah, I've seen something of that on YouTube. You can use them as firelighters if you're in an emergency situation. You can use them as firelighters, but I can't remember what was strange about them when you say in a strange way. I do remember seeing something on YouTube where they were using them as firelighters or something. Can't remember what. And I see I've missed a whole lot of chat there. Right, hang on. How on earth do you get 180 apples on one tree? Ah, easy. There are two main techniques to put combinations of fruit together. It's not just fruit. When I was at high school, I grafted tomatoes on top of a potato. Because whether or not you realise it, tomatoes, potatoes, deadly nightshade, tobacco, they're all of basically the same family. So long as they're of the same family, you can actually join them together. So what you do is, and this is a way that you can do it, you take basically a grapevine that you got in your backyard, and you just cut a piece off. And then you go and get another vine from another grapevine, and you cut a piece off of that. And then you just basically tape the two together. You can buy what's called grafting tape or budding tape. Otherwise you could just use any tape that breathes. And you can literally just tape the branches together and they will grow. So long as the layers meet up. Okay, so you want to make sure that your branches are of the same thickness. No, you don't hot glue them at all. That's not going to help. But if the branches are of the same thickness, you can cut them, and then you basically just tape them together, and that's called grafting. Okay, there is another technique, which is where you cut the bud itself off, and then you tape the bud on, and that's called budding. And yes, I spent years learning all this sorts of stuff, so I can work in the orchards when I was younger. When I was at high school, I studied up on horticulture and all of the necessaries that I needed in order to get into orcharding. And then I applied for a horticultural apprenticeship, and they kept turning me down. You can only apply for that 3 times, I think, or twice. But they turned me down and turned me down, so eventually I couldn't do it. And then I spent the next 10 years teaching people who had done a horticulture apprenticeship how to pick apples. Now that I don't understand. They'd done this big fancy apprenticeship that I would have dreamed to get on, and I was already picking apples, picking, thinning, budding, pruning, all of that when I applied for the apprenticeship, and I got turned down, only to then start teaching these people how to do it. So I don't really know if that apprenticeship would have done me any good in the end anyway. But yes, no, all my family were into orcharding. So I do know a little bit about apples. But yes, my grandfather grafted 180 varieties of apple onto one tree. And Ollie, it is called the New Zealand International Apple Tree. It can be found on Google. There, somewhere on Google you'll find a picture of my uncle in a Thornycroft tractor near the tree. You might even find a picture of me and my stepbrother in front of the tree. Do you still grow things in your garden? No, not anymore. The house I'm in is in a block of flats, and I used to grow when I first moved in here. The garden was really good, but I just got tired of everybody stealing everything. They stole literally everything. They were even cutting the tops out of garlic because they thought they were spring onions. But then I also had to cope with the people who do the garden maintenance, the lawns around here. Back then it was mental health. And they don't really know how to use things like weed eaters and garden sprayers and things. So they went round with weed spray and sprayed everything. So they sprayed my vegetable garden, they sprayed my raspberries, they sprayed my boysenberries, they sprayed my strawberries, and they also sprayed the mandarin tree and killed that. Now that's where I stopped believing that they were using glyphosate, Roundup. Because I know full well that glyphosate, Roundup, will not kill a mandarin tree that's about 2 or 3 feet high. So they weren't using what they said. They were using something a lot stronger. And they were just spraying it willy-nilly everywhere. So I gave up my garden. It just wasn't worth the trouble in the end. No, all the gardening I do now is online in my head. Are you going to tell me the same thing again? Oh, you've got a message. Sire! It took too long to share our harvest. Some of it was ruined by the winter. Improving paths to the granary would help. Lady, I would prefer the food was going off in the fields than not having enough. So that's all good by me, sweetheart. We are happy with that. Now let's have a look at this coal thing again. Charcoal. 13 charcoal from charcoal makers, 12 used in the homes. So we should be getting a gain of +1. Finally! Okay. Now we're talking. We still can't put our road through here though. For my problems I use a glue gun. I always get F's. I don't know. See, a glue gun is a pretty handy thing, but in New Zealand we have an attitude of number 8 wire and duct tape. You can pretty much do anything with vice grips, duct tape, number 8 wire. Anything can be fixed with those. Screwdriver comes in handy occasionally as well. If you haven't got a screwdriver, a good pocket knife. Can we do this building yet? Because we want to start taking money off these people. We can't do it yet. We've gone backwards in our stone. What's going on with our stone production, guys? Have we run out of stone production over here? Stone, 0 out of 20. Base output of 20. Hey, look. We need to prioritise this. 0 of 4 workers. I think we're going to need more houses. It looks like we need more houses. Cottages. We're going to put a cottage up here for the farmers, for the orchardists, and for the stone guy, maybe. Actually, no. Hang on. We'll put it next to the tavern. Everybody wants to live next to the tavern, right? I want to live next to the tavern. Okay. And we'll put in some hovels down here for now, because we're probably going to want a hovel here as well. Oh, I see. When it's on top, you don't get a door. When it's over here, you do. Interesting. Right, there's a couple more houses. I think we needed more houses. So where are we? We have 40 beds currently. We have 40 people. Yes, so we have. We've run out of people. How do we know our jobs? There must be somewhere where it actually tells us how many jobs we have, I presume. Stockpile workers, 5. It just went up. I saw that. Is there any way to see how many jobs we have available? Do not see it. What happens if we click on MeTube? Nothing? Oh. And you guys have got to come up with a better name for this. MeTube is a stupid name for a town. Could you please come up with a much better name? My brother grows strawberries, raspberries, which you take without asking. Don't tell him. Onions, capsicums, peas, and peas in a pod, coriander and basil. I'm not really one for growing herbs like coriander and basil myself. Peas are a waste of time to be growing unless you're going to eat them fresh out of the pod, straight from the garden. Don't even bother to carry them inside the house and cook them. You're just wasting your time. There's not going to be enough of them, and you're just going to ruin them anyway. Raw peas, straight out of the pod, straight from the garden. It's the only way. And if they're really good peas, like a snow pea, I actually eat them with the pod and all. A snow pea is really nice in the pod. I love peas straight out of the garden. Most food tastes best straight out of the garden. The one that surprises most people is fresh chickens from your own chickens in your backyard. I used to have chickens in my backyard. Yep. My old place, I had a 1/4 acre section right in the middle of town. And when I say in the middle of town, I was 2 blocks from Pack and Save supermarket, 2 blocks from Countdown supermarket, 2 blocks from McDonald's, 2 blocks from KFC, all of those sorts of things. And yet I had 11 chickens in my backyard. And how do we get away with that with noise? Well, noise has to be complained about. And when you're giving your neighbours eggs all the time, fresh eggs, you don't get complaints. And yes, I did have a rooster. His name was well, I had 2 roosters. I had Spike, he was the main one that done all the breeding, and I had another one called Roasty Roost. And when Roasty Roost got big enough, something happened to Roasty Roost. I'm not really sure what happened to Roasty Roost, but he's not around anymore. I think it has something to do with his name, because all my chickens had strange names. One of them was Roasty Roost. I had another one called Pie. I had another one called Christmas. And there was one called Puss Puss, because I kept thinking it was a cat. And I kept running out the back to chase this cat off my backyard. But it wasn't a cat. It was actually the chicken. The same chicken that used to, for some bizarre reason, wander off and cross the road. So I'm not sure if that's where the joke with the chicken cross the road come from, but yeah, strangely my chicken used to wander off towards KFC and the supermarket. I don't know why. New town name MyTube. What do you mean? That's the same name we got. I was told that chicken eggs from shops are yellow and homegrown eggs are golden. Okay, now Ollie, that's not entirely true. Now where that comes from is a good free range egg will have a lot more colour to it. So you can have a free range egg that will be yellow, you can have a free range egg that will be bright orange. But you can also have cage-reared eggs that are bright orange because they feed them up on keratin. So what they do is they put keratin into the food, and that will make the yolks look bright orange, which tricks people into thinking that they're actually free-range and they're not. So no, that is not the way to tell. I would actually say the best way to tell the difference between a free-range egg and a caged egg is the taste, number one. As my ex-girlfriend used to say, she was never going to go back to plastic eggs ever again. Once she'd tried free range, she started referring to supermarket eggs as plastic. They taste completely different. The other way to tell the difference is a good free range egg shell is actually harder to break. A supermarket eggshell, they're usually really soft, really flimsy, and quite often you break the blinking eggshells getting them home from the supermarket. Or you'll pick it up, take it out of the box, and you break it then. No. Free range eggshells are usually harder. You had a rooster called Rosary. You had 2. Yeah, no, it's good having your own chickens. I think everybody should have a chicken and a garden in their own backyard. And when I say chicken, what you really want is 2, because otherwise they're going to get lonely on their own, and they need another one to keep them company. And besides that, 2 chickens will basically guarantee you 3 eggs per day. Not 3, sorry. Start again. 3 chickens will guarantee you 2 eggs. Because for every 3 chickens, you might have one that's not on the lay. So yeah, 3 chickens would be what I'd suggest. They're good for your garden. They will eat all the slugs and the snails, but they will dig up small plants. Don't put them around your small plants. Wait till your plants get a little bit bigger, and then they will actually weed the garden and eat all the insects for you. My mum only gets free-range eggs. Yeah, see, that's the thing. When you're buying them from the supermarket, you've got to trust that they're truly free-range. I don't know all sometimes. Which are the SPCA approved ones? Yeah? I don't know. I just buy the cheapest, to be honest. Caged ones. I don't buy eggs very often anymore. Not now that I'm buying them. When I was having my own, it was great. How about the town name is Chicken Town? Are we going to call it Chicken Town? I as broke one in the shop. Yeah, it's not hard. I mean, when I actually buy them in the supermarket, if I'm buying those ones in the containers you can open, I open the box up and make sure that none of them are broken. If I'm buying the ones that have the plastic and over top and the piece of paper so you can't tell, I very gently run my hand over top to see if I can feel any of them that are broken. Yeah. You quite often get broken eggs in the supermarket, unfortunately. Let's put in a bit more housing. How does that take us up to? 57. Okay. Now I'm wondering if we should have started building castle walls before we go for this treasury. The treasure building. But I mean, stone is a real problem. Oh, I heard some more here. Oh, I wish I saw that before. Quarry. Don't quarry, be happy now. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, Glenn, don't do that. Do you know how horrible that must sound over the microphone? Making that horrible noise. God, blinking heck. Okay, hang on, stop. Demolish. I can put it through there. Look at that. Roads can only go on cleared land. No, you can't, Glenn. Quarry. Don't quarry, be happy now. Okay, we have a quarry in place. So, we could probably put that to there, could we? Because even if we don't have to go this way... Oh, no, we're going to do it anyway. No, we're going to do it. There it is. It's done. Don't argue. It's done. We're going to want another stockpile. Wrong place, Glenn. We'll find it. Don't you worry. It'll only take me an hour or 2. Put another stockpile in there for him. Okay, everything's gone white. I can't tell which stones are white again. They're all white by me. Okay. So can we have a quick look and see if we can find any more white stone? We've got the iron. No, we're not being racist. Different colours mean different things. So we've got that white stone there. Okay, so there's 2 piles of white stone. Well, at least now we're working on both of them. I do have another wonder, though. Are we able to? Let's have a look and let's try it out. Let's not even ask. No, we can't get it. Oh, yes, we can right there. Ha ha! Where do we want this road? Do we want to come here? Or, no, we want to come all the way out to here. True, I can't put it through there because the trees need to be chopped down. So we'll chop these trees through there. Look at that. Do you eventually make boats and go to different islands? No, I don't think so. Ollie, there are other islands. There are other islands. I'm guessing the answer to that question is most likely a yes. So where are we? Because this is the bottom of the border now. So that looks like the edge of the map there. Is this still our land? Yes, it is. So we're in the bottom right-hand corner as we look at it now. Let's head out this way and see how big the map goes this way. Okay, so it stops there. And it stops there. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 islands. There's your question. There's your answer, sorry, I should say. And there's Letitia saying, yep. So that is an resounding yes. Resounding, not resounding. What's resounding, Glenn? It's not even a real word. You just made that up, didn't you? Right. Okay, so we now have access to 2 stone quarries. That will speed things up, especially with us doing 3 of them. Now, this person carrying... Do you have to carry all the way around? I never thought about that. If I delete this now, will we get the resources back? 9 and 10 stone. We're taking the chance. Yes, we do. Okay, good. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to move the stockpile to here. We're going to put it there for now. Later on we can make this a bigger stockpile or do whatever. But I want access to both sides. What on earth is that? Uh-oh! And Glenn doesn't even have a barracks yet. I could hear it coming. Oh, we can do the treasure room now. Okay, quick. Get that in. Okay, so we need military. And we need military fast. Castle. Right. Ballista. Wonder if a ballista will take out a dragon. I don't even know what to take out a dragon with. Archer tower. Archer tower sounds like a good thing to take out a dragon with, but that requires gold. So we're going to need... Oh, where's this dragon? I can hear him. Is he gone? Oh, what have we got out here? No? Oh, okay. Thought I saw something else attacking us out here. Okay, I think the dragon has gone. Okay, you can stop panicking. It's alright, it's safe. I saved you from the dragon. Yep, a dragon. You know the rules, and so do left click, say goodbye. Yo, Folly. Okay, mate. You have a good evening. Good to see you coming onto the stream. Thanks for coming, mate. Good night, buddy. Okay. What are we doing? I mean, we probably need a blacksmith to make weapons, I'm guessing. God, there's cathedrals. There's quite a few buildings. Okay, well, they're building our treasure room now. Hopefully that won't be too far away. Great Hall. Oh, that could be useful. Strategic planning and resources. Oh, okay. There are all sorts of things here. Barracks, that's what we're looking for. We need gold. And archers, we need gold. Okay. So we're going to have to figure it out then. What we're going to do with our entrance. I mean, I'm thinking... Yes, it does hurt. Put it that like there. Maybe. And then we could have like one here. One here. Wooden castle walls. Through there. And that way it's close to the water on each side. Boop. The whole map shakes. I like it. To there. And that will at least give us a wall on this southern side. Now, I'm going to put this one, I think, here, across to there. We've run out of wood, apparently. Okay, so let's demolish that one. Demolish that one. Demolish that one. Demolish that one. We want a wooden gate. I reckon right there. Okay. So that way, if we've got a wooden gate here and somebody lands, we can come out and get them. How much was the game? Standard price is $12 something. But I got it on the Steam sale for 30% off. It was $8 something, mate. So it's under $15 New Zealand. $12 something as far as I can remember anyway. I don't have Discord running while I'm streaming, buddy. Sorry. It's a habit I've gotten myself into as I turn Discord off while I live stream. I partially don't want to be disturbed. I also don't. I also want to dedicate the CPU power. No, I think for this, that's quite reasonable because so far this game seems very polished. I think I've told you before, as far as price on buying games, I generally will buy most games for $25 in New Zealand. $30 is pushing it for me. If it's under $15, I am pretty much just going to jump on any game that looks cool. But yeah, it was. It was $12 something from what I remember. I paid $8 something because I got 30% discount on it. Oh, we've got people dying. Glenn's not paying attention. Why are people all dying here? Oh, there he goes. Pop. They're dying in the streets. Are they dying of the cold? Head of the household. Fetches the stuff, yes. Okay, health is 75, which is as good as it was when we started. They've got plenty of food. I think they're just getting cold or dying of old age, maybe. I'm not sure. But, guess what? Oh, I was going to say, they're not dead anymore, they're gone. But now there's headstones. Do we need a cemetery? There's dead people lying in the streets. There's dead people in the streets. I think we need a cemetery. Oh dear. You know Glenn's playing a realistic game when he's got dead people lying in the streets. Oh, we need gold for that. Oh, people, you're not supposed to die when I can't afford it. Okay, well this is built. So guess what? The good news is we can now start to tax you. As soon as I can remember how. Here it is. 5% tax is apparently the minimum I can take. I saw them all run in here. So there's 3 of 5 workers. Allows you to tax peasants. Stores 1,000 gold. Okay. He's forgetting about chat again, sorry. Don't you allow yourself about $20 a week? Yes, I was doing basically as far as $20 a week. I haven't brought any for a while, so that's why when I saw this one, I just straight away grabbed it. You've given them dysentery? How do I go? Oh, well, that wouldn't surprise me. It's probably all those apples they're eating. Yeah, you should give them a cemetery and open coffins. Why is death so funny? And I am trying to laugh as quietly as I can. I don't have to worry about that. There's a party going on next door, so nobody can hear me laughing at all dead people. But we can't get them a cemetery because we can't afford it. That's going to cost us 7 gold, and we have 0. When do we get our taxes? When does that come in? Oh dear. Okay. Wooden gate. Where we're going to put one of those in out here. Boom. Wooden wall. Put that there. That's the special apples. Yeah, it could be. Maybe it's my cooking. Look at all the headstones. Oh, I'm sorry. I presume it's old age. I hope it's old age. Oh dear. If it's mismanagement, well, you know. Some of them are black and some of them are red. What's the difference? See, like that one. Oh, now it just turned red. I don't know what the difference is. That one just turned red now. So maybe black ones are fresh bodies and red ones are not so fresh. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. Oh dear. Mass graves. Just chuck them in a pit and cover them. Oh no. They'll get a decent burial. It just might take a long time. Because we've got to get the 7 gold somehow. When does our taxes get paid? Let's see if we can find out. Plus 9 tax revenue. So it will be enough to buy us a cemetery. That's the good news. Oh, we just got one coming. Okay. Currently yearly. Oh, that's a yearly projection. Oh, we might have to tax these people a little bit more. How do I know how upset I'm going to make them? That's the question. Oh, 2. No, it's coming in. Okay, hang on. 25%. We're just going to see what happens. Now, how do we know their happiness? 87 people. Their happiness is 60. 59. 58. 57. 56. 55. Oh, no, not quite. 11 gold. That's better. Okay, so now we'll turn this down. Back to 5 again. We can afford our cemetery. Just a temporary ripping them off while we figure it out. Okay, so cemetery. Oh, hang on, stop. What was that you just spotted, Glenn? Cemetery caretaker. Oh, so we're going to need a caretaker as well. Okay. So we're going to put a cemetery here, eh? At the end of the street. Next to the... No, not next to the food, Glenn. That's really pleasant. We'll put a cemetery here, I think. Requires cemetery... Oh, we've got to do that first. Okay. Oops. Cancel. So, advanced. Cemetery caretaker. We'll put you here. Well, blocked by existing structure. Oh, I see. It needs rotating. Now, see, that structure you were talking about was a road. But okay, if you say so. We're going to plonk you on down right there. And then we can put the cemetery in here. So we have cemetery, diamond, circle, and cemetery. Okay, so we have a square one. We have a circular one. Looks a bit like Stonehenge. Or we have a diamond. And apparently diamonds are a girl's best friend. Or so I heard somewhere. Oh, I see. Diamonds on top of the headstones. Right. I got you. No, because that's got the diamonds on top too. I don't know. In a way, I think that one looks better. We're going with that one. There we go. Let's bury some people, please. Next dragon attack in 10 years. I've just noticed the clock. Okay, I do remember switching clocks on. What's this? What's this? What? Just chuck that. Oh, yeah, we read that. Red is medium. Rare and black is uncooked. Oh, you reckon? Oh, okay. You could well be, because there was a dragon flying over top. Oh, and that's what that was. It extended into here. So this was actually the first cemetery plot. We could have probably just got away with that. Right. Oh, well. In theory, I presume we have enough space now to bury our people. Workers 3 of 3. Okay, it doesn't actually say how many people we can put in the cemetery plot. I guess we will find out as we go along. Okay, now how are we getting on with our city walls? Right. Okay, so that now closes off all of this side up to there. I don't know if they can come through the stone or not. I really don't know. But we're going to build it up to the stone. I presume they can go through the stone. If so, we'll just build another piece of wall here. That's going to be a problem, but we'll worry about that later. Up to there. That way we can bring it down this way. Should we desire, sire. Maybe Stonehenge is actually a cemetery. Well, you never know, eh? But I don't think they've found any bodies. I know they've been over it with ground penetrating radar and things, but maybe the bodies have disappeared. It's the way they're laid out. Yeah. The square ones are a straight line and a circle of rings, and a diamond is diagonal ones. Okay, so we're only vulnerable now from 2 sides, not 4. So we've halved our vulnerabilities. Castle stairs. Now, does that only go up to... No. So it looks like when we replace the wooden walls with stone, we can use those. So we're going to put those in now. Okay. Now I saw a garden. Oh, a clinic! Oh, we can't afford it now. I've only just spotted the clinic. We want to get one of those in. So we'll put that next to the, I hear a dragon. I'm sure I heard a dragon. We're going to get a clinic, quick. I'm going to put that right here. Right in the centre of town. Boom. There we go. Clinic. Right in the centre of town. Did you fix the Rec Centre Tycoon? Well, Rec Centre Tycoon was simply bugging out because I think it was just too many graphics for it to handle. When my classes were too big, all the animations disappeared completely. So when you have over so many people, they just completely disappeared. But it was getting to the point where I was just having too many people and they were starting to then glitch and freeze. So I think it's just too much for the game to handle, quite frankly. So I think unless people want Rec Centre Tycoon to come back, I think it's finished. I don't know. People are going to have to let me know on that one. But I think Rec Centre Tycoon is finished. It wasn't getting terribly many views. It was rather buggy. So yeah, I think we've ended that one. I'm not sure. We'll see. You guys are going to have to let me know. If you want it back, let me know in the comments. Let me know on Discord or whatever. It says 9 years for the dragon attack. Yep. Unless, of course, it's a Queen song. Yes, there is a Queen song called Dragon Attack. Ah, here we go. We're now starting to get our headstones. So I'm not sure what was wrong. But I mean, it does have a symbol here showing something's wrong. I don't know. I can hear them coughing. 10 peasants have died of plague. Right, well we've got a clinic. We've got a clinic. They should go to the clinic. Are these doctors? Are those my doctors? Yeah, I think they are, eh? So have I got the door facing the wrong way? Was this meant to be the front here? Oh, well I tried to get it to face the right way. Is that what's wrong? These things aren't facing roads properly. Is that what it is? If that's what it is, that's a bit fiddly. It would have been nice if it actually said. But I'm not sure. Well, it's working anyway, regardless, so I don't care. Ha ha ha! So there. Okay, so we did the round one. Are they all the same? No, they're not. Why did you put in the expensive one, Glenn? Four by four. And the rest of them it doesn't say. So a 4x4, I guess, is 4x4 tiles. I didn't realise I'd put in an expensive one. Oh well. Never mind. And now gold just disappeared. I just noticed that we had 2 gold, and now it's 0. So we're paying for something. What are we paying for here? Are we paying people wages or something? I never agreed to pay anybody some wages. Where's our money going? Can we get this yet? No, because we need 15 gold. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be so nice and generous to you people. I'm going to raise the taxes again. Okay, because I noticed that we have no gold. So therefore, we need to raise taxes. Because you people are either dying and not paying your taxes, which is just not right. Even when you're dead, you've got to pay me taxes. Or you're skipping out somehow. Okay, I've figured out what this is now because they both just flashed. It's a lack of people. I'm pretty sure it is. It's a lack of people. They're dying. But don't worry about it because Glenn has a plan. We're going to go for the mill. If we can get the mill, we can start to produce some wheat, some flour, I should say. And then we'll go to the baker. So that's the plan. We have a plan. Glenn's working on a plan. Don't worry, Glenn has a plan. Well, look at that. We've been going for almost 2 hours and I've only just noticed. I must be enjoying this one. 7, I think we need more money. We really need more money. Come on, people. $11, it's coming in. As soon as we got that 15, I better click on it before it takes the gold away from me. When I've clicked it, can I have it? It's mine? Is that the way it works? I want it, I want it, I want it. Go. Right there. Right on the corner. So it's close to the farms, close to the storage. And then we want a baker, a butcher, and a candlestick maker. Oh, see, now I actually thought that was going to fit right here. Apparently it's not. Can we take out this? Demolish. We shall move that. Baker. Right there. Boom. Just like that. And we'll put the stockpile somewhere else now. Whoops. So we can put the stockpile over here or something. Or maybe here. Could go here, couldn't it? What's wrong with putting it right here? That's probably a good spot, actually. Because it's only a small stockpile, we'll put it right there. There we go. Now it's close to the wheat fields, close to the mill, reasonably close to him. I mean, we're going to have a few of them later on anyway. Oh, so they're carrying apples back to the back to the keep. Aha! Didn't realise that before. Right, now let's check on this and see how it's getting on. Producing output of 15 makes 2. Hang on, this is not it. Where did we get it before? We had a summary before telling us, we clicked on coal. That's what we clicked on. We went on to here. So we're getting -1. Okay, so we really do need another one. Oops, it's not in there, Glenn. It's in industry. Charcoal maker. Now, the question is, where should I put the second one? I'm thinking out here somewhere. How far out do you reach? Only to there. So, charcoal maker there. Cancel that, thank you. Stockpile here. So it's directly across the road from... Oh, right clicking several times to get rid of that. It's directly across the road from the charcoal maker. The charcoal maker is close to the water, so that should be able to be self-sufficient area. Hang on, wasn't I going to put a road down here, Glenn? Wasn't I? It's too late now. We've got the charcoal maker in. I think the charcoal maker probably should have been over here. But we're not going to move it right now. It will wait. And we shall shift that later on. Okay. How are we getting on over here? Looks like we're all good. Everything's working. We're going to need another cemetery, I presume. Just the cheap one. Okay, that should be enough because it looks like this one hasn't filled. Okay, so the iron, we're going to want that later on, but we're going to want probably the quarry for the iron first. Rock removal. Permanently removes large stone-like objects. Okay, well we can't afford that just yet. Until we get tools, we're going to need a blacksmith first. Okay, so that's going to require 75 gold. Repairs damaged structures with stone. Ah, interesting. Okay. Fishmonger. Oh, and a fishing hut. Oh, we're definitely getting a fishing hut. And we can put him right outside the gate here. Or we can't. One or the other. Must be near fishing grounds. Oh, so a lake isn't good enough. It actually needs to be fish on the water. Fire in the skies. Okay, so there's fish all around there. Now that all the snow's here, it's hard to see. Okay, I would prefer it to be slightly closer to my city if I can. So there's fish there. I can hear a rooster crowing. I would have liked it to be here, but there's no fish. I could put him here and he reaches that one. But most of the fish is out here. This is all the best fishing ground all around this area. So I think what we'll do, as soon as he has a border, we'll put the border on the edge of the fish. Like that. See? So that gets all of the fish. Oh, it can actually go on the water, does it? Ah, has to be water, land, combo. Well, it can go there because that's actually good enough. So right there. Now let's just turn the map around and see what the house looks like when we're plonking it. Okay. So which way would we want to put it? That way. I think that way would look best, wouldn't it? There we go. We have our first fishing hut. Or we don't. What happened? Blocked by existing structure. Oh, there is one there. No, there is one there. Okay, so we're going to have fish soon. We can have fish for dinner. Fish and chips. Yum. Okay, so we really would like to have a road going out to there too. And this will be our road that goes out to all our fishermen. Okay, so where is it? Right there. There we go. We have a road. We could actually bring it back down this way. Ah! Stop, 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 stop. Can we demolish? Yes. That was not what I wanted. And you know it, game. You just being mean to me. Down this way. Can we now? Suppose we have to demolish that, do we? Looks like it. Okay, so we're going to demolish this. Boom. And we'll put a wooden gate in. There we go. Like that. Brilliant. So we now have a ring road going right the way around. Why are we on pause? Who told you to be on pause? Did you do that, Ollie? Did you put it on pause? Oh, I'm sure it was you. I mean, this is a lot of land that hasn't got any wall around it, but we'll worry about that later. I'm probably likely to put in a second wall anyway. Okay, so our cemetery isn't filling anymore. Our bodies have all been picked up, which is good to see. We have food. We have gold. So we are now starting to grow. Oh, the baker's been done. The windmill has been done. You've got 3 people in here and nobody in here. That's not terribly helpful, guys. Closed. Go and find another job, please. God blimey, Jim. Okay, so I think we're going to need more housing. A manor. We're going to have to build a manor, aren't we? Boom! A nice big manor home. Yeah! We can put another manor here or something later. We could do another cottage. No, I don't really want that there. Not really. Nope. And we'll worry about that later anyway. How long will that one take? Let's quickly speed this up because I want to see what that looks like. I just want to see what it looks like. Our first manor. Got to get it built. And there we go. Haha, when you push the pause, did you hear that? Like it's slowing down. Okay, fire risk is reasonably high. Oh yeah, that's on there. Okay, so what we'll do then, while we're thinking about it, is we'll get a well. So if that one's there and it reaches halfway to that house, put this one in here. Excellent. Okay, so there's a basic start to our castle. We have a couple of entrances. We've got a wall around part of it now. We've got our first fishing village. Oh, and there's the fishermen out fishing. Excellent. Okay. We've got our wheat farms in. We've got our orchards in. We've got a couple of simple houses. We've got a cottage. And of course we've got our manor. A couple of foresters. A couple of guys doing stone. All the basics are now in, I think. We're just going to have to expand it out from here. But that will be where we leave it for today. This is Kingdoms and Castles. I'm Glenn Bixley. If you do like the content, please subscribe for more. Giving a thumbs up will help the YouTube algorithm and help the channel to grow faster. And thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Those of you whose names have not come up in the subscription list as yet, I have tracked down the problem is apparently due to YouTube. I'm hoping that that will be sorted out soon. I'm not the only one having the problem. Hopefully it will be soon fixed. But thank you for subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one. Our next live stream will be at lunchtime tomorrow, which is in 12 hours. Bye.